Welcome back to the channel, friends. This is Bobby King coming to you straight from Iraq with your latest Iraqi Dinar news update. Big shifts are happening right now. Metals are on the rise, and the world is bracing for major changes. In my opinion, this is all part of the bigger correction that's leading us straight to the RV. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and support the channel. Your support means the world and helps keep this information coming to you in real time. Let's get into today's update. You're not gonna want to miss this one. There's something stirring beneath the surface, something big. While the headlines shout about elections, wars, and economic instability, a quieter but no less seismic shift is unfolding. Metals are on the rise. From gold and silver to industrial commodities like copper and zinc, the markets are flashing signals. Not just any signals, shockwaves. And many eyes are turning toward Iraq, of all places, as a key puzzle piece in what may be the greatest financial correction of our generation. For those who've been watching closely, this isn't coming out of nowhere. In fact, it's been simmering for years. But now, it's starting to boil. The price of metals, a global alarm bell. Metals don't just move on whimsy. When they go up sharply, it usually means one of two things. Inflation is coming, or something deeper is shifting. Right now, it looks like both. Central banks are quietly stockpiling gold. Industrial buyers are scrambling for raw materials. And as of this week, prices are surging across the board. Why? Some say it's a hedge against inflation. Others think it's the result of global instability, wars, energy shortages, political chaos. But there's a growing camp that sees something else in the tea leaves. A financial correction on a scale we haven't seen in decades. Possibly the reset many have whispered about behind closed doors. And from within that whirlwind, a familiar name emerges once again: Iraq. Iraq's financial repositioning, more than just talk? Let's not sugarcoat it. Iraq has long been at the center of speculation, especially within the global currency watchers and dinar communities. The belief in a revaluation, or RV, of the Iraqi dinar has persisted for years. Most dismissed it as fantasy. But recent developments are breathing new life into old theories. According to inside chatter and some sharp-eyed observers, Iraq has already removed the 3 zeros from their internal exchange mechanisms. On paper, this is a monetary recalibration. But in practice? It could be a precursor to revaluing the currency entirely, returning it to a value more in line with Iraq's actual wealth and resources, especially its vast oil and mineral reserves. This isn't just rumor. Central banks and international organizations have subtly acknowledged Iraq's efforts to clean up its financial system, reform banking infrastructure, and re-establish currency sovereignty. Behind the scenes, it's all being positioned. That doesn't mean an announcement is coming tomorrow. But it means something is being set up. Carefully. Deliberately. And potentially, inevitably. The world holds its breath this week. The air feels heavy. There's a strange stillness across financial forums, global newsrooms, and the corridors of power. It's not fear. Not quite anticipation. But something close to both. People are on pins and needles. They sense that we're on the edge of something that can't be undone. The markets feel rigged. The media feels out of sync. And the truth? It's hiding in plain sight. The rise in metals is only part of the picture. Iraq's economic maneuvers are another. But the pattern is unmistakable. Some see it as chaos. Others see it as correction. But here's the hopeful twist: corrections are not the end. They're the beginning. If the old system breaks, a new one rises. For every economic shake-up, there's a chance to rebuild on stronger ground. And maybe, just maybe, the Iraqi dinar's long-rumored revaluation is not just a dream for speculators, but a sign of what's possible when a country reclaims its destiny. It's not just a currency, it's a signal. When people hear RV, they often think of it as some get-rich-quick hope. But this may be much more than a financial event. It may be symbolic. A sign that the tide is turning away from manipulation toward sovereignty. Away from the fiat illusion toward tangible value. What if Iraq becomes the example? What if its currency, long suppressed, long distorted, is suddenly allowed to find its real worth? What if the rise of metals and the restructuring of currencies are not disconnected, but directly linked? What if we are already witnessing the start of something monumental? Final thoughts. Shock and hope. Let's be clear, nothing is certain. Markets are fickle. Governments play games. And not all theories pan out. But still, something about this moment feels different. The energy is off. The signs are flashing. Hope, however cautious, is alive. And for those who've waited, believed, and endured ridicule, maybe, just maybe, your patience is about to pay off. This week could go down in history. Or it could quietly pass, just another ripple in the sea of global chaos. But one thing is undeniable. Change is in the air. And from Iraq, from metals, from whispered corrections and recalibrations, something is emerging. So hold your ground. Stay sharp. Watch the signs. Because history doesn't announce itself before it changes the world. Let's see what happens. To wrap up, I'd like to ask my friends who are watching to stay positive and patient, as patience truly is the key to success. Please subscribe to my channel and show your support. Wishing you all a